Hey guys, Amberlyn here again with the second DA review video. My brain died on me. Then again, it's 3 a.m., so give me a break. Don't judge me. Anyway, I only have 2 in this video due to the fact that I'm gonna run out eventually of people who have posted on the forum post. So I'm only doing 2 this time. And I'm going to preface with a simple, I am so sorry, Dawn, if I'm too harsh for you. Anyway, first one is White Pink 22, who does watchbacks, if that matters. Looks like they use colored pencils. Oh yeah, and this time you can actually see my cursor. So, yeah. Anyway, first off, we've got Skylar. Okay, simple enough. I am joining the contest with the link of 40 Cat. The girl is Skylar with a link who's drawn by another link. If I can win this contest, I will open a raffle. That's cool. And here's the actual image. It's really scratchy. Like, if you look in this area here, you can see, assuming you've got, okay, my other half, he can't see yellow so well, so he might not be able to see it. But assuming you're, like, your average person, you could see the white going through, and up there, down there. This looks like a digital edition. Over here looks rather messy and muddy. Same with up on the shoulder and down here. And I get it's not the easiest to work with colored pencils if you're not entirely familiar with them. At least I think these are colored pencils. Traditional media doesn't actually say, but it looks like colored pencils to me, especially up here on the horns. That scratchiness up here. It looks like colored pencils to me. Regardless. When it comes to colored pencils, as a tip, don't push down too hard right away. Go lightly, build up your colors a bit, and then you want to push hard to blend it all together with a lighter shade. Or a white, or a colorless blender if you want to go ritzy. Anyway, that aside, her anatomy is not too bad. This digital purple, pink, purpley pink, pinky purple, whatever. This digital bit down here really takes away from it. So, looking at it without that, I'm not gonna knock you for not shading or it looking like you didn't put much effort into the wings, because feathery wings are hell incarnate. But beyond that, I really like how you did the bangs here. That gradient gradual shadow with the highlight right in the middle there. I do actually really like how you did that. This heart here, I think, looks out of place with it having no color. And I really like how you drew her eye. I know that sounds so random, but I actually really do. I like the overall shape and whatnot. Not necessarily a complaint, but one thing I would like to point out is that human heads are not that flat and long, so you'd want to bring it out a little bit more and have the hair come out a bit to make it look more round, more full, you know, like how she has, as if she has a proper head. And perhaps bring the top of her head and the hairline down. Keep in mind, your eye line is basically literally right in the middle of your head. Here, like from here to here, and then here to here, isn't very even. Like, I'm gonna grab a ruler. Let's see. I know you can't see me doing this. Okay. We are looking at to about 4. Yeah. The top half of her head is about 2 centimeters bigger than the bottom half of her head. humans have, their eyes are basically in the middle of their head. Basically. But, and this closed one seems a little awkward. I can't put my finger on why, but it does. It looks a bit awkward. Beyond that, you have a really good start. I'd like to know why you have the digital mess down here, though, to be honest. And yes, there are some anatomy things that could use some work, but it's definitely not horrible. I really do like that eye. But anyway, let's see what else you got. Oh, Usagi. Again, traditional. Looks like it's probably colored pencils going by down here. Looks like, did you take a, like, to me, it looks like you referenced right from an anime screenshot, which is perfectly fine and valid. I've done it before too. Only a couple of small little nitpicks to mention. One that I just noticed is, does it look like this little strand here doesn't have the black lining? It looks more like you colored the lining. It just stands out. Anyway, first off, her buns up here, I know they're cut off a bit, but they don't look very even. Like, you have the extra bit of hair here, but not here. It just makes them look uneven. You didn't color her brooch, emblem, whatever the hell it is, I can't remember. Didn't color that thing in. Could be nice if you did. And lastly, this bit of her hair is way too straight. Hair don't go that straight. In fact, hell, one of these lines kind of looks like you used a ruler. Kinda. And don't do that for hair. Don't do that for organic stuff. You want it to have an organic look. And hair don't go super straight like that. I do like it overall. What's the date between the two? I wonder. Scroll all the way down. March 31st of last year, June 30th. You know, the odd thing is I would actually say, looking at it, wrong way, this one was done first. This just honestly looks better. And it might be because of the fact that you were most likely using an anime screenshot as a reference. References make a difference. Don't kid yourself. References make a difference. Do not be afraid to use references at all. And then the last one. This was posted April 29th of 2019. And it's everybody's favorite Ray. You know what? I'm going to just be blunt. I'm going to try to not be a harsh bitch with this. Her face is totally skewed. Like, if you look here, if we're going straight up from here, her nose should be right about here. Her lips should be over here more. Her eyes, if you take out the nose and lips, her eyes look fine. Her nose and lips are way too far over with where the chin is. And then there's this. The tiara should be seen through all of these little gaps in her hair. Make it actually visible. And lastly, Ray's hair is notably darker than that. You're kind of wrong color for that one. But hey, you've got a good start. I'd love to see what you do in the future. Especially since, like, down here, too, has that really nice gradient from the color to the white. And I really do like how you're doing that. Sorry if my chair was loud there. Keep it up. You honestly can only get better. I will also say this. I really like how you wrote her name. Just as an aside. Now, next, we have Dawn Painters. This one is almost unfair because she's actually a friend of mine. And I kind of feel bad doing this because I don't know, I might come off as a bit harsh, and I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't get in the way of the friendship. I'm gonna try not to sugarcoat it because we're friends, though. Like, anyway, moving on. First off, TH, Toy House, Emberly 1. A drawing of the user Emberly's character, Emberly being a member of Toy House. Easy enough. And, Dawn, you know this. I love your work. This is, okay, first and foremost, I love the posing. I love the movement that you can see in it. But those hands are kind of freaky. She looks like she would have more delicate hands, and perhaps hands should be a bit smaller. Keep in mind, if you put your hand up to your face, your hand is no bigger than your face. These hands are definitely bigger than her face. So the hands are a bit off. Better than what I can do, though. I ain't gonna knock that. I'm just pointing out, yeah, those hands need a little bit of work. She's cute, though. Also, one other little thing. The stocking at the top here, it looks like it's muffin topping or leg. I don't know if you meant for it to look that tight, but it looks like it's tight enough to be cutting off circulation. Next, Pantheon character. This is either a character somebody on... Nope, I think I know the character. Actually, I think I've drawn her. Did you draw this for Okios? Anyway. I love the watercolory look. It says digital, so I know it's not watercolor. But I love the watercolory look. The one minor, I guess, complaint I would... Well, okay, I have two. Those lips are a little too apparent, I suppose. I'm not sure how to say it, what I want to say for that. They don't look quite right, though. They look like maybe her mouth is a little big for her. And the other thing is this sharp bit right here. Looks like her, she looks like her breast is a little pointy. Oh, and one last little thing. This clump of green here, looks like maybe her leg should come out a little bit more. I'm not sure, just looking at this, it looks like maybe it's a little too narrow for a leg behind that hand. The hands look much better in this, though. More appropriately sized. And yes, I realize you can't really see the hands, but still. I do like it, though. But then again, you know I love your work. Alright, this is the one I probably have the most comments for. Because, as you say down here, still messed up the boobs. My dear, you really did. Those boobs just don't look right at all. I get what you were trying to do. And one thing that I think might help is if you were to... I'm not exactly sure how to fix it. But this here, where her cleavage would be, like between her breasts, that is the biggest part of it that I think would probably need to be tweaked. Also, can I just say, this weapon looks fucking epic. That's all. Thank you. And, okay, this says right in the title, redraw. I went through the gallery. I could not find the original. I wanted to do a comparison between the original and this one because I personally love seeing the difference. It's part of the reason why I like to redraw my crap, is so I can see the difference between the two. So if you still have it, please send me the original. Anyway, along with that, all of that, I get you were probably aiming to go with a bit muscular. This here kind of looks like a bun. Like a fresh bun pulled almost freshly, like so fresh it's like still piping hot from the oven kind of thing. I get what you're trying to do, but it kind of looks like a bun. Beyond that, I do like it. I'm just going to add it to my face. Don't be too surprised. And this fucking weapon is epic. I would hate to be smacked with it, because all of this, I don't know if it's ice or just crystals, all of that looks like it would hurt like hell. But yeah, beyond that, I think it looks fantastic. Like, beyond the few little things I mentioned. Just work on your boobs, girl. Oh, just work on your boobs, babe. You pointed it out yourself, though. They aren't the easiest thing to draw sometimes, especially with the armor and whatnot. But keep at it. You'll get it eventually. But yeah, I do actually rather like it. And, of course, thank you to both of you who have, in one instance, thrown the links at me, demanding me to add you. Of course, I'm going to bow to your will. Anyway, moving on. Thanks for letting me take a look and do this video with your work in it. I hope I wasn't too harsh. Dawn, please don't hate me. You know I love you. Anyway, I'm gonna quit groveling. I should probably go to bed too. Regardless, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I'm a nobody here on YouTube. I'm a nobody on the internet overall. So I really do appreciate the views, and I absolutely adore the comments. If you have a suggestion for something for me to do, please leave a comment. Let me know in the description. Yeah, totally right place. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you didn't like it, hit dislike. It lets me know. If you want to see what I upload in the future, hey, you can always hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified, make sure to hit that bell. I upload every Tuesday at noon Eastern. I am in Eastern time, therefore I upload in Eastern time.